Today is all about my Rue Morgue collection. Ooh, this is another spooky season video for you guys. Let's get into it. It's geeking time. Welcome back, guys. So today's something fun for me, actually, because I've been contemplating doing this for quite some time now. I've been wanting to do a condensed video of my Rue Morgue collection. Rue Morgue, if you're not aware, is a bi-monthly horror magazine. It's for the horror culture, the horror community. It talks about all things horror, horror sci-fi, things of that nature. And since 2022, I've been collecting this magazine. I even went onto their website and bought a whole bunch of older issues last year as well. So this year, I thought to myself, hey, you know what? I amassed quite this big, thick collection, as you can see here, and plus a book up here. And I thought to myself, you know what? This would be a lot of fun to do my Rue Morgue collection. And I just thought to myself, you know what? I keep pushing it off. Might as well do it for spooky season. So with that being said, today we're going to take a look at my entire Rue Morgue collection. I'm going to try not to go through every single magazine that I have because that'll probably take us here for quite a long time. But we'll go through the individual issues and see what they look like, and I think this will be a lot of fun, so let's get straight into it. All right, just to clarify, I made a mistake. Before I said bi-monthly, the magazine is not bi-monthly. I realize that means twice a month. This magazine is every 2 months. My bad, I'm sorry. I'm tired, guys. So the first thing in my collection, now that I clarified that, I got this for free when I made an order from Rue Morgue. This is a Rue Morgue, this is kind of an editorial book. It's called Movie Monsters, A Creature Feature Companion, which is really cool. You got Christopher Lee's Dracula, Michael Myers, The Fly, the Xenomorph, Reagan, King Kong, the Wolfman, and Godzilla all on the cover. Super cool. On the back, you got Freddy down there. You got the Mummy, Imhotep, and you've got the Phantom of the Opera. You can go ahead and read that. That's a read-up of the book. And this is a $9.95 book, which I got for free. So really cool. And just honestly, really quickly, it goes down a lot of like the monsters from cinema. So a really cool book. And it's a neat little thing to have in your collection because it's a nice little piece on all these movie monsters that we've all come to grow up with and love. Now, apart from that one, this is the only like book I would say. So that being said, I'm going to go backwards with the magazines. And when I say backwards, I mean I'm going to start with the most recent, which we had taken a look at in my last haul video, my spooky haul. And from there, we're going to just go backwards to the oldest in my book in my collection. So to start off, this is the most recent. We have the Rue Morgue 26th Anniversary Halloween issue that we've taken a look at just recently, which is all about AI. So we've taken a look at that already, so we can put that down to the side and just go there. The next one we have to offer up is issue number 213, which is the July-August 2023 issue, which shows the breach. I did this in a haul video as well, so you can go ahead and check that out. There's some pretty cool stuff in here as well. And one thing that caught my eye about this is the piece on on Slash, first of all. There's also a piece in here about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game, which I still want to get my hands on. I need to grab that video game, even though I don't have a PS5 or an Xbox. I got a Switch. I love my Switch so much, but the game is just not out yet. I have the Friday the 13th game, but you know. Then the next one is Rue Morgue issue number 212. This is for June of 2023. This focuses on the show Dead Ringers. I think it's, oh yeah, this is one that talks about David Cronenberg. So this is a cool issue as well. I always love these needful things at the beginning. So there's your piece on Dead Ringers. And there's a piece on Kane Hodder, or a movie that Kane Hodder is in at least. It's been a while since I read the issue, so forgive me if I forgot. Yeah, so that's issue 212, of Rue Morgue. Going down to issue number 211. This is for March, April. And this one is a return to a movie called Calvaire. I apologize if I'm not holding it straight, it's just that with my camera, you'll have to bear with me, guys. So yeah, and then it talks a little bit about Renfield as well. And here you got your needful things. Like always, there's Calvaire. Oh, and here's your piece on Renfield. Did anybody see the movie Renfield with Nicolas Cage and Nicholas Hoult and Awkwafina? If so, let me know down below. I haven't heard too many good things about it, but I tend not to look at like the critics' reviews. So let me know if anybody's seen it, what you guys thought about that movie. So that's that one. And then to start off this year, if I'm mistaken, yeah, no, this is to start off this year. We have the January-February 2023. This is issue number 210, which speaks about Huesera, the Bone Woman, which is a Mexican horror film. It also has a piece on Hispanic horror films, like Mexican horror films. This was a pretty cool piece. And they also have the RIP, which I like in these, the first issues of the year. They always talk about rest in peace for the previous year. This was a cool one, this cool piece on the Pulp Panic. I enjoyed that a lot. Same thing for this, the Black Guy Dies First. This was a cool piece as well. There's your RIP for 2022. Yeah, really a lot of cool stuff in this one as well. Okay, that's issue number 210. That's for the beginning of 2023. So now we're done with the year 2023. And we go back to the year 2022. I was going to say 2012, but we're not in 2012. That was 11 years ago. Starting off, we have November, December 2022 with issue number 209. The Harbinger. So like I said, it's been a while since I've read some of these issues because, yeah, this was in the 25th. This was in the 25 years of Rue Morgue, so that was pretty cool. Look down there, some House of a Thousand Corpses figures. Always fun to look back in these magazines, especially when they get older and you're like, oh yeah. It's a piece on comics. So that was fun. That's the Rue Morgue for December. Usually for Rue Morgue, it's all about the Halloween issue. Oh, speaking of, look at this. It's the 25th anniversary Halloween issue from 2022 of talking about retro VHS horror. This issue was a lot of fun. And I got really excited because when this issue came out, there was a poster on the back for Halloween Ends. I was like, yes! Oh, that movie was such a garbage. So there you go. like that at first. You know, you got the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch mini masks. That's cool from Fright Rags. This was a really fun issue because it really did talk about, like I said, VHS horror and a lot of VHS horror board games. So this one was a lot of fun. This was a lot of nostalgia in this issue. So there we go. Just flipping through that quickly. There you go. So there's the 25th anniversary Halloween issue of Rue Morgue. As I keep speaking, they keep piling up. You notice that? Then we have the July-August 2022 issue. This is issue 207, which spoke about the Mortuary Assistant video game. Still haven't played this game, but I've heard that it's a very fun video game. So, yeah, that's what that is. And these, like I said, these magazines are always fun to like just relax, grab yourself a coffee, grab a snack, and just go ahead and read what's inside because they're always so fun to read. We got May-June 2022 issue 206 of Rue Morgue. This has the Summer of Psychic Children. I can tell you right now, Children of the Corn, I think she's from the Firestarter remake, which I haven't seen, but I heard it was not good. I know that's 11, but don't get mad at me, I'm not sure who that is. So yeah, and there's some a piece on Edgar Allan Poe in there. Yeah, just, there you go. There's Edgar Allan Poe. There's a lot of cool stuff in here as well. There you go. And I love the artwork on this cover. This cover's got really nice artwork. That's the thing too with Rue Morgue is that often they get really nice artwork on their cover by some really good artists. Issue number 205 for March, April 2022, The Hatching. So that's what this is all about. Is that supposed to be the... No, I thought that was the Wizard of War for a minute there, but it's not. Yeah, just all this fun stuff in here as well. Yeah. So that's 205. Okay, and then my first ever pickup of Rue Morgue, which was in January, February of 2022. This is issue number 204. And here we go. This whole, I think this episode is all episode. Well, I keep saying episodes. This issue is about witch movies. So really cool. And once again, the rest in peace to 2021. So that's your issue of Rue Morgue. So like I said, this was the first issue I ever bought of Rue Morgue. I kept watching some videos of the review spot. He kept getting some Rue Morgues with some of his subscription boxes, and I got the hankering to read this book finally. And I finally went and I grabbed it. I finally picked it up. Oh my gosh. And I have not stopped since January 2022. I am a big fan of this magazine. We got all the modern ones out of the way, so now let's get into some of the back issues, like the older stuff. We're going back to issue number 165 for April. Apparently this is a single, this is not a double month. April of 2016, we got Rob Zombie on the cover. And then it talks about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So when I was perusing their catalog, I was looking at some older ones to buy, and I saw this one. I'm a huge Rob Zombie fan. So I thought to myself, yeah, I'm going to grab this book because Rob Zombie is my guy. And then it also talks about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So, yep, had to grab that one. So that's a lot of cool stuff in there as well. But again, like I said, from 2016. Yeah. And I think on the back, yeah, there's an ad for a Rob Zombie album as well. It doesn't stop there. We've got the Halloween issue for October of 2012. This is the 15th anniversary issue, and I grabbed this one because it's about the Universal Monsters. It's the 100 Years of Universal Monsters, issue 127 from October 2012. So that's a really cool cover as well. Oh, look, Batman. Arkham City. When Arkham City came out, I think it's the second time I make a nod to that. Silent Hill Revelation 3D. Oh, what a bad movie. And you got it. Look at that. Tales from the Crypt. So all around, this is a really cool issue as well. Let's just flip through that quickly. So you guys can see on the inside, Kirk Hammett piece right there. So yeah. This is a cool issue. I like this one a lot. So there you go. This is the 15th anniversary. Okay. Okay, this is the 15th anniversary Halloween issue of Rue Morgue. Now moving along, a really cool black matte cover. This is from May 2010. This is the 100th issue of Rue Morgue. So look at that. Look at that black matte. And yeah, it also talks about Christopher Lee and Hammer. So I thought that was really neat as well. So here we go. That's that inside. Oh boy. Okay. There you go. There's Christopher Lee. And there's your pieces on the inside. So this now is from 13 Oh my gosh. Troll 2. Oh, that movie. Oh, that movie. There's a piece on Gamera. So, okay. Yeah, so there you go. And also Rue Morgue is a Canadian publication, which is really cool. So that's the 100th issue of Rue Morgue, all in nice black. And to go along with that, we have the Halloween issue for October 2008. This is issue number 83. And this talks about famous monsters of filmland, gore films, boy oh boy, the Treehouse of Horror. Yeah, classic horror radio, Vampirella, Creepshow, a lot of cool stuff in this issue. So this is back from 2008, 15 years ago. Back when, you know, you can get back when YouTube was just brand new. YouTube was a baby, right? So there you go. A lot of questionable horror movies too came out in 2008. So that's the Halloween issue for there. And this is the After Dark Horror Fest. I remember those. There you go. That's issue number 83, the Halloween issue for October 2008. We're getting down to the last two, so don't worry, guys. We're almost out of here. From September 2006, this is issue number 60, and I grabbed this one because it's all about Godzilla. So that's issue number 60. Sorry, my finger's off there. Issue number 60 from 2006, all about Godzilla in here. So I had to grab that because I'm a massive Godzilla fan. There you go. You got some Godzilla in there. And then we're talking about other stuff too as well. So, you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Ultimate Edition. I used to have that version on DVD. Now I've got the 4-disc edition, so that's cool. The 40th anniversary. Always love that movie. And there we go. That's this issue here. Oh, look, there you go. I did not know. They were promoting SLG Tron and Gargoyles. I just forgot that they showed them in here. There you go. So that's that issue right there with Godzilla. And then the last issue that I have to show you guys today. This is a special collector's edition that was released in January, February of 2005. And this basically re-releases the first 3 ever published issues of Rue Morgue magazine when they was released in 97, 98. Yeah, 1997, that would make sense. So we got this issue right here, the special collector's edition. And that's one of the reasons why, because I want to read where Rue Morgue all started. And originally, look at that, it was all in black and white. So yeah. And there's also a piece in here somewhere for comic book fans of Swamp Thing, which is also really neat. So yeah, it was just all black and white, the publication, because I'm not sure if it was, exactly a magazine or if it was in a newspaper originally. But that's how, this was what Rue Morgue looked like in the beginning. So this is why I'm really happy that I got to show you guys this as well. I thought there was a piece on here somewhere in on Swamp Thing. There probably is, but I'm just not sure where it is exactly. I don't really feel like skimming through all over again, which I'm doing apparently. Where's that piece on Swamp Thing? I'm only showing you guys because this is a nerd channel, right? And we talk about comic books here on this channel, so I'm not exactly sure where Swamp Thing is. There he is. There's Swamp Thing. So there you go. The special edition Rue Morgue magazine from January, February of 2005. And that's a look at every single Rue Morgue issue that I have in my collection. Alrighty guys, I think that was a lot to get through, and really happy that we went on this journey together. Let me know down below if you guys read Rue Morgue. Let me know if there's any of these issues that I have in my collection that you guys thought were really cool, especially with the covers. If you guys are interested in reading this magazine, I think I ask that every time I do a haul video and I show this off. Are you guys interested in reading Rue Morgue? If so, let me know down below. It's a really good book. It's really not that expensive. And if you're a horror fan, you're part of the horror community, this book is really up your alley, I'm not gonna lie. But that's it for today. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video and coming with me on this journey. Please and thank you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you have not already, click the bell to be notified whenever I got some brand new content out. I will be back, guys, with some more content. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys clicking onto the video, even if it's just 5 of you guys watching the videos. I appreciate you all. My subscriber count is getting higher, so I appreciate you guys taking the time to subscribe to my channel. And like I said, if you haven't, subscribe. I'll be back again soon with some more content, with some more spooky content, guys. I'll leave you with this. Go read those Rue Morgue magazines if you haven't yet. Stay cool, stay nerdy, keep haunting, and keep collecting. And as always, it's cool if it's nerd cool. Happy spooky season!